guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. We're gonna go ahead and take our boy, Big Boy JANEMBA, into the legendary Goku event. I have his links. I'm pretty close to getting JANEMBA done. Well, I guess you could probably say, some would say that I'm about, maybe approaching the halfway point to completing JANEMBA's links. But we do have the most important thing, Big Bout bosses at full level 10. Which means we are able to test our boy out in some of these difficult events right here. So, probably going to rock the two JANEMBAs together. Now, what's interesting about rocking the two JANEMBAs together is they don't have key links before they transform, right? So, that is definitely an issue to understand, right? Also, I brought the blue fusions in our second rotation right here because I love doing that, because the blue fusions will just tear this event in half, right? Like they're just like speed blitzing this shit. So like, we have our one rotation where we're ultra defensive with the JANEMBAs, and we're sort of, like seeing like how good JANEMBA's gonna tank, how well he's gonna fare. And then the other rotation, we just have Vegito and Gogeta just absolutely blowing Goku's balls off. Goodbye, Goku. My favorite way to run the Goku event, right? Okay, so we have JANEMBA on rotation here. Yeah, look at this. Nothing we can do. We cannot activate a support type passive, which sucks. We will, however, be able to super attack with Angel Golden Frieza, which is going to be good, because Angel Golden Frieza, of course, is going to be able to stack his defense. So I brought Angel Golden Frieza more so because he just came out on Global, right? And, kind of be fun to have him just sort of like, on the team and on the sidelines, just sort of chilling and shit like that. Like, this Angel Golden Frieza is really, really good, right? And then, of course, we'll have the two coolers floating, working as support type units for the entirety of this team. The entirety of the team is Transformation Boost. One of the most ridiculous things about Cooler still is the fact that he actually is the leader for Transformation Boost. Easily one of the best categories in the game, because Dokkan they adore the transformation mechanic. You want to know why Dokkan loves the transformation mechanic so much? Because it's one more animation for them to sell us, right? So it's like, if you have an LR, like, look at the blue fusions, right? Blue fusions were, without a shadow of a doubt, the most successful units in Dokkan history, because on JP specifically, they've been on 3 banners. Their banners, the Tanobata banner, and the JANEMBA and Pikkon banner, all 3 of those banners have been instant top grossing on JP. And the blue fusions, they have 2 super attacks in base. They have 2 super attacks after they transform, so that's 4 animations. They have their transformation animation, that's a 5th animation, and their active skill. So the blue fusions have 6 different animations for shit that they're doing between their 18 key and 12 key supers, and then also their transformation, and then their active skill Kamehamehas. Like, that is really what Dokkan wants to do moving forward in terms of selling units. Because by giving them all these incredible, like, the animations are what's selling Dokkan at this point, like, duh, right? So, like, by continuing to be pushing this type of stuff, like, we're gonna see, I think the transformation mechanic ain't going anywhere. And my entire point is that transformation boost is going to continue to be ridiculous. All right, so I'm not going to worry about super attacking with JANEMBA. It is what it is. The JANEMBAs, as far as them super attacking, this is my big issue with Fat JANEMBA right here. Like, I feel like this is a good way to show it. Like, they want you to run the JANEMBAs together, but, like, they don't link up that great before Fat JANEMBA transforms. Like, yeah, we have stuff like Big Bad Bosses, and, like, they've got some good links, but, like, both of the big key links that Super JANEMBA's got, Shocking Speed and Fear and Faith, both kick in after Fat JANEMBA transforms. So that's just, it's just poor design. I talk about it constantly. I don't like it. I think if Fat JANEMBA just had his support type ability for free at the start, that's different. This video, I don't know when I'm going to put this video up. I guess it's very possible that by the time this video goes up, we'll know what the details are for STR JANEMBA. STR JANEMBA's about to get his EZA. I would think there's a very big chance that STR JANEMBA, his kit is going to involve helping that Tech JANEMBA out in some way. I would have to think STR JANEMBA, alongside Guard and Dodge and Good Attack and shit like that, he would have to be like some sort of orb changer or something. Because if he is, that's going to really dramatically help out Okay, so we now can transform into Tech Super Janemba. Now, I think I'm going to do this right now, and we're going to test out how good Tech Super Janemba is going to be in the Legendary Goku event. Because guess what? Fat Janemba doesn't take damage. I don't need to show you guys that to prove it, right? He doesn't take damage. We know this. Against Int UI Goku, Fat Janemba is going to be completely fine because he's guarding, so he's not type disadvantage. He's got damage reduction, and his defense is like 200k-ish. Like, what is his defense right here? Again, like 200k-ish. With guard, and then with damage reduction, like, Int UI Goku is not going to be destroying Fat Janemba. What we want to see is how Super Janemba is going to fare in here. Because Super Janemba is his offensive form, but he does have some defense, he does have some dodge chance, so he's got a lot that can sort of make shit happen, right? That is definitely for sure. Oh! Alright, Janemba. And then, of course, he's an orb changer as well, which could be pretty good. With his orb changing, I found it is relatively easy to, like, you know, be able to get the orbs you need for his extra buff, and then, you know, like, help out Cooler at the end right here and getting his super attack. Alright, so, oh, I didn't check what Janemba's defense was. I mean, this should be double digits right here. Yeah. Janemba may take damage from Int UI Goku before he attacks against Int UI Goku. Remember, Janemba raises his defense on super attack. Yeah, because the other thing, too, right, is that Tech Janemba, he's got that 50% chance to dodge with a Rainbow Orb, which we did not get right there. We didn't get a Rainbow Orb, right? But with that Rainbow Orb and the 50% chance to dodge, it's not going to be effective against Int UI Goku, right? That's one of the powerful things he does, is cancel dodging. That's why a lot of these great defensive units that rely on dodge, say AGL Khalifa, or, you know, Tech Khalifa and stuff like that, aren't really, like, as easily just destroying and seducing that final Goku stage, right? Although Tech Khalifa does. Oh, that was a misplay, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Whatever, we're fine. We'll just do this. Who cares? Angel Frieza is just chilling at the end right here. The Blue Fusions. Honestly, the Blue Fusions are probably just gonna kill Goku anyway before Angel Golden Frieza even gets a turn. I mean, look at what these two are able to do. Like, they move so fast. They move so fast. They're so good. Like, it's like people are quick to be like, yeah, the Blue Fusions aren't even that good. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, no, they're still pretty damn good. It's just, you know, like, we have a lot of, like, oh my god, turn 1 units nowadays. And, like, the Blue Fusions are very, like, they're good turn 1. But they're not LR Turles, LR Jiren, right? LR UI Goku. You know, LR FCR Vegito turn 1. That's kind of the difference there. And, like, Vegito Blue auto double supering with the attack stats he puts up. Are you kidding me? LR Gogeta Blue having super effective against all types of the attack stats he does. Like, the shit that they're doing is no small feat, right? Like, these damage numbers, these repeated attacks they're doing while building up, while having, you know, 200k-ish defense, they're not weak whatsoever. So, very, 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 very nice to see that. Okay. So let's see how our boy Janemba is going to do right here. So Janemba has, wow, okay, 226k defense. This boy Janemba has got a lot of defense. Like, that is pretty good right there. Like, I do like that a lot. He can still dodge at this point, so that's not really something to worry about either. Okay, so let's just hit these orbs right here. Bam. That's pretty good. So that will give him... Wait, did I get a Rainbow Orb? It doesn't matter, because honestly, Janemba's defense is so high right here that we don't even have to worry about him really taking damage. SCR Cooler at the end could potentially get us killed. Hopefully that doesn't... If we die from SCR Cooler, I'll just skip to Int UI Goku. Yeah, so yeah, double digits. I mean, Janemba is able to maintain... You know, right now his defense is like 270k, 260k, something like that. Like, at that point, you know, he's a defensive wall. We're not worried about him whatsoever, right? Okay, so I guess SCR UI Goku is probably going to take a little while to take down. I guess I'll skip ahead until we get to Int UI Goku and see how Tech Janemba is going to do. But usually, like, again, around 200k defense is where you're going to be good against UI Goku. And, you know, Janemba's easily going to have that, so that's good. Alright, so we're here. We're still going up against SCR UI Goku, but I figure why not go ahead and let this rotation happen. We're able to get all of the orbs we need for Janemba. We could see him get the Dokkan attack and a pretty big attack right here. So let's go ahead and do this. Maybe I would be interested to see what UI Goku would do in terms of damage from a super attack on this Janemba right here. But Janemba, of course, after getting the Dokkan attack, is going to eradicate our boy UI Goku. Alright, so now we're going to go into this next rotation. I guess I might as well just skip ahead. Like, we'll let Janemba finish this UI Goku, and then I'll just go ahead and skip the 60 animations that we're going to see from the blue fusions. And we'll end it with this final rotation from Janemba, and then see, you know, sort of how effective Janemba is going to be here in the Legendary Goku event against his mortal enemy, right? Alright, so now we are going up against Int UI Goku. This is going to be perfect right here, because we can see the before and after of Janemba's defense, but I think at 204k defense, he is already at the point where he'll take double-digit damage even before Janemba super attacks. Remember, Janemba does get 30% defense on super. No, wow, 21k, okay. But after supering, he definitely should be taking double digits. So, you know, we could rock in Janemba in slot 1, then we could rock Tech Janemba in slot 2. Right, I think that probably would be the best way to do it. Yeah, because, I mean, look at Janemba after he supers, he's not taking damage with level 10 big bad bosses, you know, with getting that extra defense. And obviously, Janemba is going to be much better defensively here because we don't have to worry about type disadvantage. So there we go. There was Janemba in the Legendary Goku event. I would say overall, Janemba and Pikkon are both very balanced units. The only thing is that I just think that they have sort of, I guess I could say sort of like design flaws in their kits that they just really didn't need, right? Like, I don't think neither of them, like, needed these sort of, like, orbs for their support type buffs. I think if both Janemba and Pikkon, if both of them had that, where, if Janemba and Pikkon, if both of them just had their support type buffs right away at the start, I think that would have worked out way, way better than what we ended up getting from them, right? That, you know, they still would not have been better than, I think, like Angel Golden Frieza or like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or something like that, but they would have been a bit more usable. I mean, if Fat Janemba and Pikkon are just like supporting without any restrictions, they're so good. And I really do wish that we, you know, would be able to have that, but, you know, it's okay. Let me know what you guys think of Tech Janemba. He is still very good. You know, more so for difficult events than like Dokkan events. But, you know, that's good. I'd rather units be good in difficult events over Dokkan events anyway, right? So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.